Yay! Okay, so welcome everyone. I love that I have all these ladies here tonight. Yay! Okay, so if you're following along to the playlist, go ahead. Make sure that you're not on um, shuffle. That's the word I'm looking for. Make sure you're not on shuffle and go ahead and start your playlist now. We're going to be starting in child's pose. So come to your mat. Bring your toes, big toes to touch. Bring your knees wide on the mat and walk yourself all the way down, placing your forehead on the ground. Elongate your spine. Spread your fingertips out wide, palms pressing deeply into the mat. And press your sits bones back. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale it with a sigh. Let go of all of today's crazy energies. Notice what it feels like to transition from movement, running around, or sitting around, and how it feels to be still for a moment. Take in another deep inhale, expanding your ribs, feeling your chest press closer to the ground. And open your mouth and let it go. One more time, another deep inhale here. Hold it at the top. Exhale with a sigh. Notice the length in your side bodies, your low back. Wherever you're feeling tension, on your next inhale, send that breath to that area. And as you exhale, try to let go a little bit, settle a little deeper. I want you to imagine that you're walking alongside your closest friend, somewhere beautiful, maybe the beach, maybe mountains or a lake or your favorite brunch spot. And the sun is shining and you just feel good. You feel connected. You look over at your friend and he or she asks, "What do you need today? What can I give you?" Let that be your intention or your place of intention for this practice today. On your next inhale, walk your hands over to the right, maybe placing your left palm on top of your right, keeping your forehead on the ground. eyes closed. Press your left hip back to your heel and feel a nice stretch in your left side body. Take another inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands back to center. And then walk them over to the left, reaching your right hand over your left. Pressing back into that right sits bone. Lengthening through your side body on the right side. Walk yourself back to center and come up through tabletop. On your next inhale, drop your belly and lift your gaze to where the wall and the ceiling meet. Exhale, push through your palms, through your upper back to cat, tucking your tailbone. Take this at your own pace. Inhale. Exhale, push. Just waking up the spine here before we get moving. Maybe take some barrel rolls, get out all those crunchies in your knees and in your wrists. Come back through center, the neutral spine. We're going to reach our right hand up for a gentle twist. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach back up. Take this a few times just to kind of wring out our spine. Next time you find your arm up through, but this time we're going to take a little shoulder stretch. Drop your head to the ground, drop your shoulder. You can reach behind, grab for the top part of your left leg, or your right leg rather. Breathe. If it feels nice, you might want to take your left leg long, kind of kickstand it out, just to feel something different. If you're taking the bind, inhale your arm back up. Press yourself back up through table. We're going to take that on the left side. So reach your left arm up for a twist. Open your chest. Exhale, thread your left arm through. Inhale, reach back up. Thread back through. Take two more, and then we'll find our way into that shoulder stretch on the left side. Palm facing up. Bring yourself back to a neutral tabletop. And from here, walk your hands out to the front of your mat, just a handprint. We're going to lower down, knees down, fingers in, all the way down to the mat. From here, we're going to take a little baby cobra, so gently push up. Exhale, back down to child's pose. Take a deep inhale, walk back out the tabletop, tuck your toes, Make your way up into your first downward facing dog. Let's keep our knees bent here. Really push our hips up to the sky, elongating through the spine. Fingers spread wide. Go ahead and walk your dog out. Giving yourself a nice stretch here. Find a little bit of stillness. And from here, flow forward with the cat back to plank. Push back to downward facing dog. Again, come through plank with the cat back. Push back to down dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step through into a low lunge. From here, find your balance with your back toe tucked, pressing up with the back side of your left thigh. Come to your fingertips and slowly bring yourself up, crescent lunge, reaching your arms up. It's okay if you're a little wobbly today. I'm a little wobbly most days. Sink into that front leg while still lifting with the back. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, sink just a little bit lower. From here, bring your hands to your heart center. And we're going to twist to the right, hooking our left elbow with our right knee. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach back up through crescent lunge and frame your front foot and take your vinyasa flow to downward facing dog, however you like to take it. Take a deep breath here. Exhale with a sigh. Bring your big toes to touch, and on an inhale, lift your left leg. On your exhale, step through to low lunge. Again, start to find your balance here, coming to your fingertips. Find stability in that front foot and slowly press yourself up into a crescent lunge. Make sure your hips are staying square to the wall in front of you. Keeping everything square. Inhale, exhale, sink a little deeper. Bring your hands to heart center. And we're going to twist to the left now, hooking our right elbow. Don't forget to breathe. Inhale back up through crescent. Exhale, frame your foot and take your flow to down dog. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale with a sigh. Let it go. Glance up at your hands and slowly walk your feet up to meet at the top of your mat. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Just hang there like a rag doll. You may want to take hold of your elbows and twist right to left. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Inhale, take another half lift. Exhale, fold again. It's okay if you're a little tight and want to have a little bend in your knees here. Sometimes when I'm in forward fold, I like to kind of float between flexing and pointing my feet. Another half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. Open your hands wide, facing the front. Close your eyes here. Notice what it feels like to get moving again. Notice the blood pumping through your heart. Blink your eyes open. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Make sure you're engaging your core, drawing your belly button into your spine. Your hips, you also don't want to be too high up. Spread your the pads of each finger down into the mat. Take an inhale here. Stay for the exhale. Drop your knees and push back into a child's pose. Let's keep our knees together here and just round over, bringing our arms to our sides. Come back through table. Let's push back into a downward facing dog. We're gonna walk our feet back up to our hands again. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, now we're gonna move into some balance stuff. I know Ashley likes to do some balance stuff here, so I put in some trees, some warrior 3 here. So let's come to our mats. Pick up all 10 of your toes and place them down on the mat, firmly rooting into the ground. From here, put all of your weight, start to shift your weight into your left foot. Bring your right knee up to your chest. Pull it in for a little hug. Let your arms drop down by your side. Keep thinking through that foot. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, extend that leg out. Take another inhale here. Exhale, let it come meet your other foot. Let's shift our weight into our right leg now. Slowly bring your left knee up for a little hug. Stabilize and let your hands drop. Flex hard through that left foot. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, extend that leg out. Take another inhale here. Exhale, bring it back down to the mat. We're going to take our weight back into our left leg here. Begin to become lighter in your right foot. You can bring it up to your calf, or if you'd like, you can bring it up into your thigh. Hands can either be at heart center. You can cactus your arms. You can grow your branches. Draw your belly button into your spine and think up, lift. lift in this pose, and that'll help give you some stability. Without slingshotting your leg, slowly bring it back down to meet your left. Going into tree on the other side, begin to shift your weight into your right leg, either kickstand, calf, or inner thigh. My right side is always my worst. And breathe. I'm going to start slowing things down. Without slingshotting, release your leg back down to the ground. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're already at foreigner, so let's make our way down to the mat. We're going to do a little ab work here before we start stretching. So we're going to come into boat. So I'm going to do what Sarah Rose did the other day in her class. So find your sits bones. You may need to move your booty out of the way. And just bring your right leg up, keeping your left leg planted. You're starting to engage forward. You're leaning back a little bit while still keeping your chest lifted. Go ahead and bring that foot back down. Lift your left. Bring it back down. And start to kind of float between these two, finding that spot. You can balance. Bring both feet back down to the ground. On your next inhale, bring both feet up. You can either have your hands behind your legs here. If you need a little support, you can reach them long. If you have abs of steel, you can go into the full expression of the pose, which I am not able to do today. This is where you may be, that's okay. Inhale, lift your chest, gaze up at the wall and the ceiling where it meets. Take another inhale here. Exhale, release. Okay. We're going to go into cow face pose now. We're going to start stretching our hips out. So a couple of ways to get into this pose. I like to come in through table. So if you're in tabletop here, you'll cross your right knee back behind your left and slowly, mindfully find your sits bones meeting the ground. If you need a little extra support here, you can sit up on a pillow. That'll give your hips a little more room. Your legs may not be totally, your knees may not be totally in line. That's fine, but we just want to get a stretch in that outer left hip. So keep your both hips on the ground. Inhale, lengthen your spine. I like to take the palms of my hands and place them on my feet here and just kind of lengthen this way. This is a really intense pose, so if you need to come out of it, there's no shame in that. Just find that place where it feels interesting, that edge, before pain, but to where you're making a little effort. If you'd like to, you can slowly walk your hands out in front and fold a little bit over this front leg for a more intense stretch. Take 3 deep, 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 deep breaths here at your own pace. Slowly walk yourself back up. And actually, walk yourself back out into tabletop. We'll take it on the other side. So cross your left knee over your right leg. I probably screwed that up. My brain's not working anymore. The other side, you know what to do. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Make sure both hips are on the ground. Find that edge for you. Go ahead and walk yourself out, holding over if that feels nice for you. All right, let's walk ourselves back up. We can unfurl our legs here. Let's take Paschimottanasana just to kind of even things out. So lengthen your legs long, flex through your feet, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold over. This is a great place for a strap. So if you need a little extra length, which I totally recommend because you want to go down with a straight spine. I'll show you from the side. What we want to avoid is something over thoracic. That's not really getting any stretch here in your hammy. So the strap is really beneficial because you can find a spot where you can keep your elbows tucked into your sides and pull while bending at your waist and not at your back. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, fold a little deeper, relaxing your head over this time. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Keep your strap handy because we're going to use it here. Extend your right leg out long, bringing your left foot into your right thigh. If you have a strap, let's go ahead and use it, even if you're super bendy. To the basics, try things another way. That strap around the ball of your right foot. Sit up nice and tall. If you are not able to sit up tall in this position, sit up on a pillow. Give yourself that extra length. So turn your torso over towards your right leg and slowly begin to fold over, bending at your waist. Just find a good spot for you. We're going to be here for about a minute, so find a place that you can hold for that long. If it feels nice, you can totally fold over this leg. And don't forget to breathe. Just wondering too. Bring it back. What do you need today? Slowly begin to walk yourself back up. We'll take this on the other side. So extend your left leg long, bringing your right foot into your thigh. Taking your strap around your left foot, flexing. Turn your torso to that left leg and slowly bend over that knee. If this is really intense too, you can keep a little micro bend in this knee. This is still a perfectly good hamstring stretch. What you're going to see, like I said, is the rounding off. I'm going to be here for another minute. One last inhale here. Exhale, slowly walk your way back up. Now, I'm going to take you into butterfly. So if when you are in this position, if you have any rounding off in your spine, sit up on a pillow. In there. You can extend a bit longer too if that helps. So here, reach your arms up, inhale, long spine, exhale, fold over. Go ahead and relax your head, let it hang over. You can feel a little stretch in the top part of your spine. You sit in a chair all day, this one is definitely for you. Or if you sit on a couch all day, these days anyway. Take another deep inhale here, fully expanding your ribs. Feel it in your back. Exhale, walk yourself up. Okay. So let's get into some yummy restorative poses here. So bring your left hip up to a pillow. You may need to have two if you like a little extra here. And just kind of get into this little, I like to call it the mermaid position. I don't really know what the word is for it. I guess it's kind of a deer pose. But you're going to turn your body toward the pillow and walk your way down and just lay down here on the pillow. You can be turned the same as your knees, or if you'd like, you can put your head over to the other side. Just place your arms wherever it's comfortable for you. You're just going to rest here. Tend to slow down. I'm going to be here for about 2 minutes. We have another minute here, so if you'd like to switch which cheek is on your pillow, go ahead and switch now. On your next inhale, go ahead and press yourself up. Do a little Vegas girl flip, and we're going to take it to the other side. Bring your right hip up to the pillow. And slowly walk yourself down. About halfway through, so if you'd like to switch your side, now is the time to do so. Begin to press yourself back up. Go ahead and move that pillow off to the side. We're going to make our way onto our backs now. Bring both feet to the mat, knees to the sky. And from here, we're going to reach through and take a half happy baby on the right side. So reach through your right inner thigh and grab the outside edge of your right foot, pressing the bottom of your foot up toward the ceiling, pulling your knees down into your foot. If it's accessible to you, choose to lengthen that other leg. I like to keep my hand on my opposite hip to kind of remind me to keep that down as I'm pulling through. You're going to feel this in your low back, your inner groin, your hip. If that other leg is extended, go ahead and bring that back up. And let your right foot meet your left again on the mat. Taking that on the left side, reach through the inside of your left leg, the outside foot. Press the sole of your foot up to the ceiling. Draw that knee down toward the ground. Again, if it's accessible, you may want to lengthen your right leg for a deeper stretch. Inhale, bring that other foot back up if it's extended, both feet to meet in the center. Pull your knees in for a nice hug here, rolling side to side, massaging out that low back. Drop your knees off to the left side, bringing your arms out to a T. Look over to your right hand. Keep both shoulders on the ground. If you're not able to keep both shoulders on the ground, you may want to put a pillow or a block underneath your legs here. Slowly drop into this twist. Take a deep inhale, feel your right ribs expand. Exhale back through center. Take it over to the right. Look over to the left. Take one last deep inhale. Exhale, bring your legs back to center. One last hug. Go ahead and extend out long. We've arrived at our final destination, Shavasana. Do whatever you need to be comfortable here. If you just like the mat by itself, flop out like this. But feel free to get all comfortable with blankies and pillows and whatever you need. Take one last deep inhale here. Make it the biggest of the day. Sigh it out and rest. I will wake you. Begin to notice your breath again. Invite a little movement back into your body, wiggling fingers, toes, circling wrists. Reach your arms up overhead for a big full body stretch. Take up as much space as you can. Your eyes sealed, roll over to your favorite side, resting in fetal for a moment. Yoga does not care if you feel happy, sad, angry, or confused. It cares that you feel. Yoga has no interest in whether you are practicing on a mat in a studio, in a chair at work, in a bed at the hospital, or on top of a mountain in India. It's interested in you being present in your body in this moment. Yoga does not worry about how many chaturangas you do, or whether you can stand on your head, or how flexible your hamstrings are. It cares that you cultivate compassion for your journey, become love, and find the courage to be you. Keeping your eyes closed, push yourself up to a comfortable seat, resting your palms face down on your knees, rolling your shoulders up and back. In your hands, Anjali Mudra at Heart Center. Thank you so much for joining me on this late Wednesday night. I'm so grateful for everyone who came. It's so wonderful to see so many faces. Again, thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.